This is Mr. Applewhite speaking. There is nothing wrong with your device. Join me here on Psycho Bunnie DC. A delightfully dreadful consternation of horror content. Use your head and free your mind.
Hi. Can you guys hear me this time? I know I was really quiet last time. Hi, Stephen P. Kitty Cat. Hello, Kisa. Hey, Beth. How are you doing? Hey, Mikey. All right. So tonight we are talking about funny tombstones. I also found some funny last words. Oh, awesome. I am so glad. So I think maybe I should start with the funny tombstones, because I have all the pictures and they're fan-freaking-tastic. I can't help it. I was laughing way too hard at some of these. Alright, so let's start with... I was hoping for a pyramid. I guess we all are, really. Let's go here. I told you I was sick, and I was sick of hearing it. Hey, Sykes, how are you? Are there any funny horsies? Hello. 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 All right, ready? Well, this sucks. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Do you guys know who Merv Griffin was? He was the Porky Pig. I'll be back. Or, anyway, Merv. That's Merv. I have him down here. Never mind. I was wrong. This one is the "We'll be back after these messages." I will not be right back after this message. Whoa! Hello, hello. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Talk show host. Correct. I mistook him for the other Merv that I have in here. I guess it does suck, yes. I'm doing great, thank you. That's all, folks. Nope. Okay, so, oh. Let's go back here. Rodney Dangerfield. There goes the neighborhood. That's kind of a sad one, to be honest. Oh, well. Whatever. I want a piece of interpretive art as mine. That would be great. Hey, Frank. I think you're in here. Alright, here we go. There we go. That's the one. Mel Blanc that I was looking for. That's all, folks. Man of 1,000 voices. That one's kind of sweet, to be honest. Not necessarily funny. Well, this one's self-explanatory. I personally thought Michael Jackson might have been in this one. I mean, I'm probably wrong. Hee hee. Oh, I'm not leaving. I am still here. Let's see. Swing. That's just a poor choice of last names. I know, sweet and sad, right? Okay. And then, if you can read this, you are standing on my boobs. Raised 4 beautiful daughters with only 1 bathroom, and still there was love. Wow, that's impressive. That is the sound that they made in Wayne's World. Another one bites the dust would be funny, yes. Son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch. No, I did not. That's great. But I got some awesome last words, too. At last, a hole-in-one. Connection reset by peer. I can't read exactly what this says, because it says he came, he saw, something. Now I know something you don't. I mean, they're not wrong. Here we go. Case fudge, guys. You may need to take this one down. So, 2 squares of chocolate, 2 tablespoons of butter, melt on low heat, stir in 1 cup of milk, bring to a boil, 3 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt, cook to soft ball stage. What? Soft ball stage, huh? Pour on marble slab, cook and beat and eat. Here lies John Yeast. Pardon me for not rising. Swing! He came, he saw, he tapped out. Is that what it says? This is probably going to be what mine is, to be honest. Alright. I came here without being consulted, and I leave without my consent. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Edith Tina Barlow. Shit happens. I live and died by chocolate bar. Nice. Thank you, Kisa. I couldn't read that one. Let's see here. We're almost through these, mostly. She always said her feet were killing her, but no one believed her. Damn, it's dark down here. Alright. I went through these pretty fast, actually, but sucks to be me. I think that's one of those generators, to be honest. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. Who knows? Pardon me, do you happen to have any Grey Poupon? Thank you. Alright, so let's get to funny last words. Carl Pansram. He was a serial killer. He said, "Hurry up, you Hoosier." Or, "Hurry up, you Hoosier bastard. I could kill 10 men while you're fooling around." James French, a convicted murderer before his execution. "Hey, fellas, how about this for a headline tomorrow in tomorrow's paper? French fries." Jean-Philippe Rameau, a composer, as a priest sang hymns to him at his deathbed. "What the devil do you mean to sing to me, priest? You're out of tune." All right. Hey, Cosmo! How are you? Right? Okay. Let's see. Louise Marie Therese de Saint-Maurice, Comtesse de Versailles, after letting one rip, said, "Good, a woman who can fart is not dead." And those were her last words. Richard Feynman, physicist and author, said, "I'd hate to die twice. It's so boring." Last words. "What a cute dog. I wonder if it bites." Hey, everyone's saying hey, Cosmo. Everyone's saying hey, Kisa. I'm doing terrifyingly wonderful. That is great to hear. Thomas J. Grasso, convicted murderer, after he ate his last meal on death row, said, "I did not get my SpaghettiOs. I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this." You know, beggars can't be choosers, dick. Donald O'Connor said, "I'd like to thank the Academy for my Lifetime Achievement Award that I will eventually get." Eugene O'Neill, a playwright, as he died in a hotel, said, "I knew it! I knew it! Born in a hotel room and god damn it, dying in a hotel room." Yeah, SpaghettiOs. He wanted SpaghettiOs and he got spaghetti. Are you sure you switched off the circuit breaker? That's great. It must have been the coffee. Jack Sue, he's an actor, or he was an actor, while being wheeled into the operation room for cancer of the esophagus. Charles Guzman, or Gussman, I should say, TV announcer, said, "And now for a final word from our sponsors." And then he died. Chico Marx, "Remember, honey, don't forget what I told you. Put in my coffin a deck of cards, a mashy niblik, and a pretty blonde." For the record, a mashy niblet is a 7-iron. Just saying. I had to look it up. At least he didn't get alphabets and write out what he was going to do to them after, or from beyond the grave. That'd be kind of funny. Thank you. Oops. Alright, let's see. Joan Crawford, when her housekeeper was praying, "God damn it, don't you dare ask God to help me." Buddy Rich, the drummer, when asked, "Is there anything you can't take?" by a nurse before going into surgery, "Yeah, country music." James W. Roger, convicted murderer, he was asked if there were any last requests before dying by firing squad, and he said, "Bring me a bulletproof vest." Stephen P. Kitty Cat, "This may be a bad idea, but let's see what happens." Bob Hope, when he was passing, his wife asked him where he wanted to be buried, and he said, "Surprise me." Del Close, as he was dying, said, "Thank God, I'm so tired of being the funniest person in the room." Dominique Bobur, a French priest and grammarian, I'm about to, or I am going to die. Either expression is correct. Hey guys, watch this! Yep, bring me my bulletproof vest. Bring me a bulletproof vest. Dylan Thomas, a poet, said, "I've had 18 straight whiskeys. I think that's the record." And then he died. John Sedgwick, general from the U.S., the Union Army. Oh god, this is so bad. He said, "They couldn't hit an elephant at this Then he was shot in the head, mid-sentence. That's so messed up. Want to see a trick? So, Henrik Ibsen, a playwright, after his wife said that he was looking better, said, "On the contrary." And then he died. Humphrey Bogart said, "I should have never switched from scotch to martinis." Hi, Kenneth. Yeah, the Union one. It's so messed up, but I can't help but laugh at it. The Union soldier one. Ian Fleming, creator of James Bond, while the ambulance crew took him to the hospital, said, "I'm sorry to bother you chaps. I don't know how you get along so fast with the traffic on the roads these days." Sykes says, "I want my tombstone to say a round of drinks for everyone." Let's see. Voltaire. After a priest asked him if he wished to denounce Satan, "Now is not the time for making new enemies." Voltaire was awesome. Oh, God. W.C. Fields, the actor, was asked why he was reading the Bible, and he said, "I'm looking for loopholes." These are great. Oscar Wilde said, "This wallpaper and I are fighting a duel to the death. Either it goes or I do." Apparently the wallpaper won. Oh shit. This one's bad. This one's really bad. Johnny Ace. I don't know if you guys know who he was. He was a singer. He's playing with a gun backstage during a concert and said, "The gun's not loaded. See?" And then it went off. My tombstone will say if I come back, it'll be because it's too cold down here. And I don't like the cold. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. Marie Antoinette, Queen of France, after stepping on her executioner's foot on the way to a guillotine. "Pardon me, sir. I did not do it on purpose." Lady Nancy Astor, a socialite, when she woke up and saw her family gathered around her bed. She said, "Am I dying or is this my birthday?" Josephine Baker, a dancer, while reportedly trying to seduce a younger man. "Oh, you young people act like old men. You have no fun." Tallulah Bankhead, actress, when asked if she wanted anything, she said, "Codeine, bourbon." Alexander Graham Bell. If you don't know who he is, I'm sorry. His wife said, "Don't leave me." And he said, "No." That was it. No. Winston Churchill. He said, "I'm bored with it all." Groucho Marx. This is no way to live. Nico Machiavelli, Italian diplomat. "I desire to go to hell and not to heaven. In the former I shall enjoy the company of popes, kings, and princes, while in the latter are only beggars, monks, and apostles." What about, Syke says, what about having your tombstone that says, "Yes, I would like fries with that shake"? Especially if you're in California. Yep. If you get a haunted phone call, it will be because Alexander Graham Bell is trying to reach you. What's going on here? Just having a little bit of fun. "Well, John, I'd prefer not to go to prison, so I'm probably not going to kill you. But, thanks for the offer, I guess." Lawrence of Rome, deacon. While being burned alive as punishment. "Turn me over. I'm done on this side." Anyway. Sir William Erskine, second baronet, after he jumped off a balcony, said, "Now why did I do that?" The birthday can do that. She's going to get a piece of cake in a few minutes, I guess. Yeah, burned alive had to hurt. Pretty much. Look at these sad people. Okay, this one's not bad. I don't mind this one, but this one. Is your dad proud? You know what? Yes. My dad is very proud of me. And if you don't like it, you could tune the hell out. Bye. Yes, I love horror. What gave you the sense of that? Movies. Yeah, exactly. Am I going to SawCon this year? Probably not. Yes, burned alive. Ouch, that had to hurt. Anyway. Whatever, you guys can keep commenting over there. It just gives me more views. I appreciate it. Don't let it end like this. Tell them I said something important. Pancho Villa. Andrew Bradford, the book publisher, said, "Oh Lord, forgive the misprints." And then he died. If you're reading this, I'm already dead. That'd be a great tombstone, actually. Beth. Let's see. Tom Ketchum, the cowboy and criminal, said, "I'll be in hell before you start breakfast. Let her rip." Nice. I'm in California. Awesome. In the UK. Thank you for joining us. What is... Hexus is out haunting the world right now. He'll be back a little bit later. And so is Aka. Aka's just out in the woods doing her own thing right now. I just killed a few people and jumped in, you know. I actually don't know much about it, to be honest with you. So, Lope de Vega, the playwright and poet, said, "All right then, I'll say it. Dante makes me sick." So, let me see here. Let's see. Would be a good on Tombstone. I would have been there for you, but I'm dead. It's a little sad too, Beth, but I like it. If you look on a map at the UK, you'll find... Yep. Love it. I mean, honestly, guys, over on Twitch, you're just giving me views. I'm not all that worried about it. Let's see. Here we go. Funny farewell quotes. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they were saying it while they were dying. This is just like goodbye. Maybe at the end of something. So, when I die, I want to die like my grandmother, who died peacefully in her sleep. Not screaming like all the passengers in her car as she went over the cliff. I still see your face when I'm dreaming. That's why I wake up screaming. When you feel that nobody loves you, that nobody cares, when all you can do is cry and walk away because everyone against you, then you are the weakest link. Goodbye. 90% of men kiss their wife goodbye when they leave the house. 10% kiss their wife goodbye when they leave the wife. Awesome. Let's see here. Not all goodbyes are sad. For example, goodbye, class. I would love for you to see me as I leave, but I'm sorry, I have your eyes. Thank you, Beth. I love these. Interesting. Okay, so it will not be the same without you. It will actually be better. Farewell. Someone is really going to miss you, but it is not going to be me. Having awesome coworkers is a bad habit because it'll be impossible to work with someone else now that you're leaving. So let's see here. I am going to go to commercial real fast, and then we will be right back. Let's do a word from our sponsors. Yay! We'll be right back.
This is Mikey from Out of the Ordinary, and you're watching PBDC TV.
First thing in the morning, when I'm listening to music and getting a little bit of time for some creepy research, I'm always representing with my PBDC merch. what a better way to have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Don't forget to check out our other cool merch at rootsbleedred.com. That's rootsbleedred.com.
This is Professor Edgar Fluffosaurus from Spooky Tales with Steve the Cat, and when I'm not hosting Monster Chat or knocking down small Japanese cities, I'm watching PBDC TV. Now back to the show.
Alright, so we are back, and let's get back to some of these. When things go wrong, as they usually will, when your daily road seems all uphill, when funds are low and debts are high, you try to smile, but can only cry, and you really feel you would like to quit, but run to me, or don't run to me, because I don't give a shit. Nice. Thank you, Kisa. Fluffosaurus is now demanding a private dressing room, since he is the star now. You know, Fluffosaurus is getting a really big head. I've been noticing that lately. Steve. Now the next question is, Steve, what is going on with Fancy this season? Because Fancy's pretty scary. Alright, so... let's get back to some of these quotes. Good night. I have had a perfect evening. But tonight was not it. Goodbye, we will miss trying to avoid you around here. Oh, Kisa. Donald says hello. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Fancy is too smitten with Guinevere to get up to any mischief right now. Love it. Alright, so, let's see. Goodbye, don't cry. We won't. See? They want to know the hubbub on Fancy, too. Thank you, Frank. Alright, so let's see. It won't be the same without you here. We may actually get work done. Hey, Frank! Woo! Stepped away for a bit. I started reading funny quotes, and two asshats tried to troll us. If you watch season 2, you may get some of Fancy's demonic backstory. Ooh. I love it. Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down. That's kind of a fucked up song. Okay, that's a really fucked up song. Talking about turning her own daughter out, or her mama turning her out, I should say. So I'm looking forward to not keeping in touch with you. So long. I'll miss you until you come back, but I hope you'll make up for it by getting me awesome gifts. Bon voyage. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Dr. Seuss. Just saying. It's a good song, but it's a really fucked up song, guys. See you later, alligator. We already know that one. A man may never know how to say goodbye. A woman never knows when to say it. Bye, Felicia. From Friday. From Good Morning Vietnam. Goodbye, Vietnam. That's right. I'm history. I'm out of here. I've got the lucky ticket home, baby. If you're gonna leave, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. I added to it. Sorry, Beth. Some cause happiness wherever they go, while others, whenever they go. Oscar Wilde. It's generally agreed that hello is an appropriate greeting because if you entered the room and said goodbye, it would confuse a lot of people. Dolph Sharp. So long, thanks for all the fish. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Memorial service, farewell party for someone who's already left. Alright, wow. I did not pull out the Green Book of Douche today, guys. Mama said knock you out. Is it sad that my brain, I know it's LL Cool J, but yeah. Let's see. One more thing, guys. Let me grab something. I grabbed way too little material today, guys. This was very spur of the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Funny. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Paste. Alright, so, you know, I don't have the Green Book of Douche on me today. Sorry, y'all. Well, thank you. I always love hopping on. I really do. It's always fun. Let's see here. Ooh. Obituary. I got one. Oh gosh. No, I am not going to reread the meanest obituary ever. But let's read the most savage obituaries ever. The most recent... Okay, so... Wow. Okay, the most recent mean obituary to go viral tells a story of Kathleen Demlow. Her children wrote the blistering obituary that begins with, like many others, with her birth. At first, it seems like a typical newspaper death notice. She married Dennis Demlow in 1957 and had 2 children, Gina and Jay. But then the story moves into a darker territory when it becomes clear that the deceased woman had become pregnant by her husband's brother, Lyle Demlow, and moved to California. Written by her children. Kathleen Demlow was born on March 19th, 1938 to Joseph and Gertrude Schunk of Wabasso. She married Dennis Demlow at St. Anne's in Wabasso in 1957 and had 2 children, Gina and Jay. In 1962, she became pregnant by her husband's brother, Lyle, and moved to California. She abandoned her children, Gina and Jay, who were then raised by her parents in Clements, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Schunk. She passed away on May 31st, 2018 in Springfield and will now face judgment. She will not be missed by Gina and Jay, and they understand that this world is a better place without her. Wow. My grandma always said when you farted, whoever smelt it dealt it. And then my other grandma said, if it doesn't rhyme, it's not a crime. I wonder if anyone else has been assaulted. Beaned with beans. I gotta read this one again, guys. This is my favorite one so far. Dolores Aguilar, born in 1929 in New Mexico, left us on August 7th, 2008. She will be met in the afterlife by her husband Raymond, her son Paul Jr., and daughter Ruby. She is survived by her daughters Marietta, Mitzi, Stella, Beatrice, Virginia, and Ramona, and son Billy. Grandchildren Donnell, Joe, Mitzi, Maria, Mario, Marty, Tynell, Tanya, Lita, Alexandria, Tommy, Billy, Matthew, Raymond, Kenny, Javier, Lisa, Ashley, and Michael. Great-grandchildren Brendan, Joseph, Carissa, Jacob, Delaney, Sean, Sienna, Bailey, Christian, Andre Jr., Andrea, Keith, Saeed, Nujama, Salma, Marissa, Emily, JC, Isabella, Samantha, and Emily. I apologize if I missed anyone. Dolores had no hobbies, made no contribution to society, and rarely shared a kind word or deed in her life. I speak for the majority of her family when I say her presence will not be missed by many. Very few tears will be shed, and there will be no lamenting over her passing. Her family will remember Dolores, and amongst themselves, we will remember her in our own way, which were mostly sad and troubling times throughout the years. We may have some fond memories, and perhaps we will think of those times too. But I truly believe at the end of the day, all of us will really only miss what we never had: a good and kind mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. I hope she finally is at peace with herself. As for the rest of us left behind, I hope this is the beginning of a time of healing and learning to be family again. Ouch. Wow. That's a lot of kids. Death by beans. Yeah, it happened. Not a fancy in the bunch. Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking names. Wow. Yeah. I think some of these people need to start watching TV or something. Leslie Ray Sharping. Leslie Ray Popeye Sharping was born in Galveston, Texas on November 20th, 1942 and passed away January 30th, 2017, which was 29 years longer than expected and much longer than deserved. Leslie battled with cancer in his latter years and lost his battle ultimately due to being the horse's ass he was known for. He leaves behind 2 relieved children, a son, Leslie Roy Sharping, and a daughter, Sheila Smith, along with 6 grandchildren and countless other victims, including an ex-wife, relatives, friends, neighbors, doctors, nurses, and random strangers. At a young age, Leslie quickly became a model example of bad parenting, combined with mental illness and a complete commitment to drinking, drugs, womanizing, and being generally offensive. Leslie enlisted to serve in the Navy, but not so much in a brave and patriotic way, but more as a part of a plea deal to escape sentencing on criminal charges. While enlisted, Leslie was the Navy boxing champion and went on to sufficiently embarrass his family and country by spending the remainder of his service in the Balboa Mental Health Hospital, receiving much-needed mental health care services. Leslie was surprisingly intelligent, however, he lacked ambition and motivation to do anything more than being reckless, wasteful, squandering the family savings, and fantasizing about get-rich-quick schemes. Leslie's hobbies included being abusive to his family, expediting trips to heaven for the beloved family pets, and fishing, which was less skilled than the previously mentioned. Leslie's self-served, no other obvious purpose. He did not contribute to society or serve his community. He possessed no redeeming qualities besides quick-witted sarcasm, which was amusing during his sober days. With Leslie's passing, he will be missed only for what he never did. He was never a loving husband, father, or a good friend. No services will be held. There will be no prayers for eternal peace and no apologizing to the family he tortured. Leslie's remains will be cremated and kept in the barn until Ray, the family donkey's wood shavings, run out. Leslie's passing proves that evil does in fact die and hopefully marks a time of healing and safety for all. I know, these are great. Ooh, spinach. Breeding like rabbits. Ha! Alright, so Marianne Teresa Johnson Reddick. Whoa, I gotta like click on this one. Okay. Marianne Teresa Johnson Reddick, January 4th, 1935 to September 30th, 2013. Marianne Teresa Johnson Reddick, born on January 4th, 1935, and died alone on September 30th, 2013. She is survived by her 6 of 8 children, whom she spent her lifetime torturing in every way possible. While she neglected and abused her small children, she refused to allow anyone else to care or show compassion towards them. When they became adults, she stalked and tortured anyone they dared to love. Everyone she met, adult or child, was tortured by her cruelty and exposure to violence, criminal activity, vulgarity, and hatred of the gentle or kind human spirit. On behalf of her children, whom she so abrasively exposed to her evil and violent life, we celebrate her passing from this earth and hope she lives in the afterlife, reliving each gesture of violence, cruelty, and shame that she delivered on her children. Her surviving children will now live the rest of their lives with the peace of knowing their nightmare is finally, their nightmare finally has some form of closure. Most of us have found peace in helping those who have been exposed to child abuse, and hope this message of her final passing can revive our message that abusing children is unforgivable, shameless, and should not be tolerated in a humane society. Our greatest wish now is to stimulate a national movement that mandates a purposeful and dedicated war against child abuse in the United States of America. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I agree, Donald. Cosmo. I agree, Cosmo. I know, right? Holy shit. Wow. Let's see. We got another one here. Yes, exactly. Not tolerated. Yeah, oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last one. Cornelia June Rogers Miller. Aw. Sad panda. Where is it? Page cannot be found. Dang. I must find this one. Give me a second. It totally, like... Okay. I think I found it. Let's try this again. Cornelia June Rogers Miller, born June 12th, 1934 in Morton, Mississippi, left us on Thursday, February 23rd, 2017. She died alone after a long battle with drug addiction and depression. She resided in Gainesville, Florida, and spent summers in Murphy until she, with her husband and son, moved to High Springs, Florida. She is survived by her husband, Robert William Miller, 86, and her son, Robert William Miller, 82, who lives at home. She is also survived by 2 daughters, Marilyn Miller and Suzanne Amos. Each child had 3 children, brighter and more attractive than the generation before them. All 9 are a testimony to a life well lived. Of the 9 grandchildren, there are 6 great-grandchildren and 2 in the making. We are thankful for the life that was issued forth because of June. We wish she could have appreciated the abundance of life she was given. Drugs were a major love in her life, as June had no hobbies, made no contribution to society, and rarely shared kind words or deeds in her life. Please let June Miller's life be a cautionary tale. Addiction and hatred are no es bueno for the living. We speak for the majority of her family when we say her presence will not be missed by many. Few tears will be shed, and there will be no lamenting over her passing. Her family will remember June, and amongst ourselves we will remember her in our own way, which were mostly sad, troubling times through the years. Wow, this sounds like a repeat, doesn't it? Let's see. We may have some fond memories, and perhaps we'll think of those too, but we truly believe, at the end of the day, all of us will only miss what we never had. We hope she is finally at peace. As for the rest of us left behind, we hope this is the beginning of a new time of healing and learning to be a family again. There will be no service, no prayers, no closure for the family she spent a lifetime tearing apart. Wow, this is the same exact obit that was for Dolores. Yep. Alright, so I want some tea too, man. Good night, Jeff. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Awesome. I do love some tea here. Alright, so I have no clue if Bunnie Rabbid will be on next week. More than likely I will. And what I'm talking about, who knows? Hi there, I'm so sorry I'm not saying your name right. Hey, Frank! Hello! How are you out there? And hello, child. I am so sorry I do not know your name. Good evening. Thank you so much, Kisa. So, join us tomorrow night for Mother de la Mort. She will be on. I'm not really sure what the subject is tomorrow. And then Thursday, we may have some morbid tales with Hexus, but I'm not really sure. On Friday, Hexus and Aka are going to be talking about, well, let's just say Iramatio. And then Saturday, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Sunday, we will do part 2 of Roots Bleed Red. And Monday is going to be another rerun of Spooky Tales with Steve the Cat, as well as Out of the Ordinary with Mikey. And then we'll figure it out from there. It'll loop back around. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night.